Kia ora guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Dusk's Tale. We're back in the military truck and I haven't done too much in between the two episodes. Literally all I've done is I've organized all of our tools, dropping them into the UBS compatible recharging station. We still have space in there as well, so we might end up using it for other things, but I think for just ease, it would be great if we could just have the tools that we want to use in there. I have actually dropped some tools that we don't need outside, so I'm going to be a little bit more selective as to what we bring with us, because we don't need double ups, and there are a lot of tools that have become, well, not very useful anymore, so we'll probably end up leaving those behind. First thing that I want to do right away is go ahead and have some of that lovely vegetable sandwich that we made for ourselves, which doesn't seem to do too much for us. There we go. We got that sorted at the very least. Next thing that I think we want to try and do is see if we can get another tank made or get another tank put in there. I'm thinking that we must have tanks still though, right? Because part of the home network we had 3 different tanks, so I would assume that we would still have them somewhere. Now they don't seem to be amongst any of these things here, so if we go ahead and search for tank, I don't think, oh, well, there it is. They are actually there. So there is a 60-litre tank of water, and there's also the diesel and all the others, etc. And even the saltwater tank as well. Now, as to why we couldn't install those, it might be because they're already full, so we might have to end up replacing them, potentially. We'll see. We're going to examine the vehicle just for now, and let's see if we can install them. So that's where we have one. I think the next one we'd probably want to try and put here by the chemistry lab. Yeah, we can't put it on there, and it might be because it is full. So that's okay, So if we go ahead and go unload, we should be able to unload one of them down here. We might have to do a little search for tank, see if that'll work. Okay, so there we go. So we're gonna unload the one that's just got water in it right now. So we're gonna go ahead and pour that just on the ground for the time being. That's fine. That's not a problem. So that's a whole heap of water that we've poured out of there. Our foot has gone numb. Yeah. Well, I guess here's the thing, right? We could be wearing boots and just taking them off when we sleep. There's no real issue with that, right? I think that'll be fine. There's a pair of combat boots right there, so what the hell? Let's go ahead and wear them for the time being. So we're gonna go wear item, and we're gonna go ahead and wear, let's see, where are you? Boots. I know you're around somewhere. You were just on the ground, so I would assume it would just pop up for us. Pair of combat boots. There we go. Okay, so at least that's something on our feet for now. Our hands are still very cold as well. It would be good for us to just have some basic gloves, some mittens that we could wear when we're not in combat. Yeah, anything would be good really. Just that we don't end up losing all of our body temperature and having some big issues there. I do want to construct these things for everyone else as well. Because they're going to need them. So I think we're going to try and do that once we have everything in the actual vehicle itself. So if we jump back inside, we should be able to go ahead, use the vehicle rig to go ahead and install another tank. Let's see. Yes, we can. Okay, I'm assuming we can't install it on the same square because that would, yeah, it would have issues if we do that. So that's perfectly fine. We're going to go ahead and install one just by the chemistry lab itself. So let's go ahead and install a vehicle tank. Okay, we're going to use the welder to be able to do that. Okay, so that's on there. So what I think I want to do now is I actually want to take the faucet off this one and put it on the other one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go remove, we're going to remove the funnel, and then we're going to go ahead and put it on this one here. So this is going to be the one that actually collects the water itself. And the one that's by the cook station, the one that has the faucet, is going to be the one that we use to make it clean, essentially. So if we go over to our little cook station now, we should be able to go purify water in vehicle tank. Now, hopefully, it did this one here, so the correct one, essentially. So if we have a look, if we go examine the vehicle, we have 6.8 liters of clean water, and that should be this one here. Yep, fantastic. So this one here, will collect water as well, and it will eventually turn to clean when we go purify. It'll essentially purify all the water we have. We're just then going to shift it over to this tank that we're keeping separate, so it's going to stay clean water, so we won't have to keep on purifying the whole thing every single time, which is good. And we can just come over here and go have a drink, and so we just have a drink until we're completely full. There we go. That is one thing solved. Now we still have bread and we still have a sandwich, so we're okay in that regard for a little while at least. What we're going to do next is go ahead and get those solar panels installed on the vehicle itself. So we're going to go ahead and have a look down this one here. I think we do want to put a roof over this section as well. I don't know if we could though. I think we actually ran out of sheet metal, potentially. Let's have a look and see if we can. Yes, I believe we have. Unfortunately, that is the way it is. Okay, that's fine. So on these ones here, we're going to go ahead and start installing the upgraded solar panels. So go ahead, wham, bam. That took quite a while to do, but that's okay. We got it on there in the end. And we're going to go ahead and do another. I can't remember how many upgraded solar panels we have, but we're just going to go ahead and chuck on as many as we can right down the center of the spine of this thing. So our hands are hurting. Yeah, not great. Maybe I should look about doing something about that sooner rather than later. So with that being the case, let's just go ahead, head to hands really quickly and see what we can do. Right, so we're wanting to have a look at warmth. The warmth from the work gloves are pretty good, all things considered. The leather gloves are also good as well. We're looking at 25. Anything else along there going to be better? Yeah. So I think it's going to be good for us to just go for either leather gloves or the work gloves. It's essentially the same as far as I can see. We get a little bit more environmental protection. The work gloves are much more encumbering though, so let's not do that. We're just going to make some leather gloves, just some really, really basic ones. It's going to be better than nothing, so let's go ahead, use thread, and we'll go ahead and just wear those for the time being. That should help us out just even a little bit. Our arms are cold and our legs... Our leg? Okay, interesting. What's going on there? Let's check out our arms and legs. So we got our heavy survivor suit on there. You know what? We might just have to start wearing a cloak as well, because we did have a cloak for a long time. We should still have a cloak somewhere. If we go ahead and have a search for cloak. We aren't seeing it though, which is interesting. Why are we not seeing the cloak? I was sure that we had one. It's going to be better than us just making another one because they use quite a few rags. Now, I guess some of these things could have just gone missing, potentially, over the time that we've been here. I could have misplaced them, put them in different areas, or they could still be underneath here somewhere. So we just have a duster there, and we have nothing else there, which is interesting. Okay, it's still dark, so I don't think we can do any crafting in here, can we? There might be just enough to be able to get by. No, it's too dark, so we won't be able to disassemble these chairs, which I do want to do. Polo shirt, nope, not here, not here. Son of a bitch. So, it would seem that I forgot. For whatever reason, I forgot to grab that, and that also means, yeah, I forgot these books as well. So, while I was grabbing everything and taking everything from here, I, for some reason, didn't look at these. So, obviously, there is a bookcase full of books that needs to come with us. That's fine, we'd definitely be bringing that. But here are all of our clothes. So, all the other things, the AMBC suit, which is something that I think would be good. It's like a full biological chemical protection suit, and it's kind of armored at the same time. We've got some extra large survivor gloves, which is pretty good. We should probably be wearing those ourselves. We got the army helmet there, survivor boots, which I think I'm going to go ahead and put on in favor of the other ones that we've just picked up. So we'll go ahead and drop those other ones down there for now. God damn. It's always the way. It's always the way. I know that some of you would have been thinking, like, where did those things go? Like, where did they end up? I mean, that answers our question. I was just as confused. I was thinking, yeah, see, look, we've got our Jedi cloak here and everything. I would love to be wearing the Jedi cloak, actually. What is the warmth like on that? The warmth is really good, and it kind of covers everything. How does that stack up against, let's say, so, should be able to see this close to us, in the dresser, that dresser maybe. Where are you, Jedi cloak? Okay, so Jedi cloak versus just the standard cloak, because I'm pretty sure we have one in there. There's wool ponchos. We have a winter coat as well, which is obviously pretty good. Leather cloak. Okay, so there we go. So that we were using the leather cloak as well. So the leather cloak doesn't give us... Actually, the leather cloak is better. No, sorry, the Jedi is better for warmth and for encumbrance. So we're going to be wearing the Jedi cloak. I don't know if we can make it fit us. It doesn't say it can be made to fit, so that's okay. That's all right. Yeah, I think we're gonna wear the cloak. Also because it's just awesome. That's the one. It's kind of nice because that's something, and it's gonna remind Dusk a lot of Candy actually, because this is something that is surviving from, you know, her time. It looks weird. It looks like a Jawa. I'm gonna have to edit that myself because that's just silly. Our torso is very encumbered. Yep, that is true, and we actually have a vitamin deficiency, so we'll go ahead and have that. I was gonna say it's good because it would remind her of Candy, because she actually got that while she was here. We're gonna take the helmet liner as well. I think we might actually end up taking the leather cloak for now, just because the Jedi cloak looks kind of ridiculous, unfortunately. But we will be using all of these things to keep us and the others warm. So we're gonna go ahead and wear the helmet liner for now. Our head is very encumbered. That's fine, it's not actually gonna affect us very much. We can probably take the balaclava off. It's our mouth that we have to worry about though. We're gonna put the leather cloak on. Okay, all right, our torso is very encumbered. This is actually more encumbering, isn't it, than the Jedi cloak? I think either way, our torso is going to be quite encumbered because we are kind of going a little hard with our rucksack, etc. We didn't double up, did we? No, so we only have one backpack on, but the rucksack is quite encumbering. So I think it's fine as long as we're not fighting to be doing this. Our head warmth is out of control right now, so we're just going to go ahead and drop the balaclava off because we shouldn't be needing that. Yeah, so our torso is actually quite warm, our head is quite warm. Our hands and feet could still use a little extra. Let's see, what do we have in here? I would have thought we'd have some wool socks and the rest, but maybe not. We've got another patchwork scarf there. We've got a union suit, which could be good. Pair of socks, okay, good, that's a good start. It's better than nothing, because I think right now we actually have nothing on. Possibly. We'll go ahead and confirm that. Yep, nothing. Because obviously we haven't been wearing anything for the longest time, so yeah, we'll go ahead and grab the socks. Is there anything else? See, look, you've even got a balaclava there. A flame-resistant suit as well, which can go completely underneath the skin. Yeah. I'm gonna have to deck the others out, and I think that's probably gonna be something that we do between episodes, just because it's gonna take me a while to force them to wear it, etc. So we're gonna get things for ourselves for now. A little selfish, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and grab that. Okay, so we should be a little bit better for now, at the very least. We'll go ahead and stick with our cloak, just because we can. And yeah, we'll leave it at that for now, but that's frustrating that those are still there. Something that I'm just gonna have to move in between episodes, which is not a real issue. But now we know at the very least. Right, so we're gonna continue working on this, examine the vehicle. We can go ahead and install some more solar panels because we've got them, so we are gonna put them on. And then we're going to go and install the rest of the tanks as well, because we're going to want them for the salt water and all the other goodies that they can give us. So we've almost got a full lot of solar panels on there now, and we can put another upgraded on. I've got very many upgraded solar panels, it would seem. Many. So we shouldn't have any power woes whatsoever. As long as it stays sunny, that is. Okay, we're thirsty. No, we're not. We're just hungry. So let's go ahead and eat some bread. Yum. Not exactly the nicest meal in the world, but hey, it could be worse. Our mouth is still very, very cold, so we probably actually did need that patchwork scarf. I'm gonna go back and grab that really quick, because it's gonna be worth it. All right, come on, you. Now, I'm trying to remember. Yep, Dusk does still have fangs. I was thinking maybe she lost them at some point, but nope, she still has them. Well, that's good to know at the very least. I guess we could just be wearing the survivor mask, which, do we not still have that in our inventory? I must have dropped that off somewhere. Unless we're not wearing it, are we? No, we're not. No, we are. Survivor mask. And that's not giving us enough warmth to our mouth. No, it isn't. When we're outside, that is. Well, that means we're going to be quite encumbered, actually. We'll go ahead and put it on for now, and we will go ahead and tighten it as well. So that should help with our mouth, but it's gonna slow us down a fair amount. We're getting tired now, not surprised. But at least for the time being, we'll be a little warmer than we have been before. Ah, nice. Okay, so we can see our solar panels on there now. We definitely we wanna get a proper roof on the rest of the place as well. So we're gonna end up taking this thing out for a ride, but we wanna try and do as much construction on it as we can before we do take it out. Okay, so we have another tank there. That's going to be our freshwater tank. I think across the way by the fridge, we might try and see if we can install the saltwater one. So I'm going to see if it's possible. I'd love to be able to keep the saltwater. Don't know if it's going to be possible though. Yeah, okay. So we actually have a whole heap of diesel there. How about we try and see if we can unload that diesel and fill the cargo truck with it? Let's go ahead and fill... Is that one full? Okay, no it's not, but there we go. I guess it will be good to spread it out amongst them if we can, just in case one of them pops. Okay, so with that being the case, we should then be able to unload the salt water into the empty tank. Or rather, put the tank in there and then empty the salt water into that tank. Yeah, we'll do that instead, so that'll be easier. Otherwise, I'm just going to be going backwards and forwards. So we're going to go ahead, examine the vehicle again, and over here by the fridge itself, we are going to go and install a 60-litre tank. Boom, and that we are going to fill up with salt water. I actually want to take the charges out of that makeshift welder that we have, just so it stops asking us if we want to use that instead. Okay, so that's done. We should be able to go ahead and unload, and we'll go and unload / tank, unload the tank of salt water, fill this tank here, that tank, that's the one, that's going to be our saltwater tank. Okay, good, so we have a saltwater tank on there as well. We're storing that by the fridge itself. What else are we going to be able to put on this thing for now? Well, we could look at we can start getting the... Oh, that frame's damaged. What the hell? Anything else damaged? Okay, maybe I just missed that frame. Or maybe that frame got damaged somehow by something or someone. Who knows? Who knows? I could have just missed it, maybe. Yeah, so what I want to try and do is see what we can do in terms of storage on these side ones here. So, unfortunately, we can't put... No, we can't put any kind of storage on those, which sucks. So what we're going to have to do is put the storage out on the outside. The cargo racks. So this is on the outside of the vehicle. We could lose things by doing this. But I think we need to have them on the vehicle itself. And I actually kind of like the idea of it. I want to see what it looks like. That looks terrible. So again, I'm going to have to modify this because there's no tile sets for it. But what I'll probably do is try and edit that to just be like half the square and just have it look like it's just that part of the cargo rack just on the side. I'll try and do a video sometime explaining how I do it. I do it in a really backwards way of doing it, I think. But yeah, it's a way to do it. Oh, Shayla's having a sleep. Not Shayla. Lady Sis. Yeah. Oh dear. Anyway, that's what I'm going to try and do. So for now, it's going to look like that, unfortunately. I will need to remember, even though I make them smaller, that it is wide, so I need to think of the vehicle as being a wide vehicle. Otherwise, we could get in some pretty serious trouble. Either that, or we just don't take everything with us. No, that's silly. We need to bring everything. Because, yeah, we are a hoarder. We definitely are a hoarder. We're going to do the same thing on the other side of the vehicle, just over here, because I think we do have another cargo rack available to us. Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and get this thing installed, chuck it onto the side, and yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing all right. We're going to be a little tired. This is going to be quite a wide vehicle, maybe too wide actually to get across some of the bridges. So something for us to consider when we're doing our journey back, because we know that these bridges can be quite full of trouble. I think these cargo racks are going to be a temporary thing for us moving, and then we're going to take them off when we actually end up there. Otherwise, yeah, I think we'd just be tempting fate too often. The fridge, though, we can go ahead and get some of our food into there. How much can we actually store in the fridge itself, I'm wondering? 75 litres worth of material. It's a mini fridge, which is actually pretty good. We don't have any perishable food right now, so we wouldn't have to store it in there. What we'd probably end up doing is storing additional food in the floorboards itself. And that's, I think, the next thing that we need to look at, is installing trunks in the ground. I I guess my question is, like, what do we need to actually make a trunk? I think we just need frames, possibly. Doesn't look like we can make one there, so maybe if I get rid of the aisle, we might be able to make a floor trunk. We might have to do that. So we're gonna go ahead, examine items on the ground. Sheet of reinforced glass. Okay, well, I guess that's there if we want to put that somewhere. Anyway, examine vehicle. That's the one we're after. We're gonna go ahead and remove the aisle. We should actually get a frame back for that. Install, and let's see what we can do. We can do wooden floor panel, quarter panel, shutter door. Floor trunk, that's what I'm after. We've got floor trunk and stowboard, but I think floor trunk is more what we're after. The capacity of that is 87. Okay, not bad. Stowboard is 62. I think floor trunk is what we're after. Oh, we need sheet metal for the floor trunk as well. Well, that's okay. We'll go ahead and install that in there. Because we're going to do that essentially the whole way down here. So we're going to have extra storage in the floor itself. And I don't think it's going to be a problem because we should be able to just remove all the aisles and turn the aisles into floor trunks. I think that's what we're going to end up doing here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and remove you. And we're going to go ahead and... Oh, did that just remove everything? No. Just changed the look of that. Okay. Alright, so installing there. Floor trunk is what we're after. There we go. You, thank you. Next, you, floor trunk. I think we'll be looking pretty good on space. Who knows, we might not even need to use the outside ones. Maybe, we'll see. Floor trunk. Okay, so that's 4 floor trunks that we have there, so we should be able to stash a decent amount of stuff in there. Obviously, I'm going to try and get a whole heap of fuel to go in there as well. Fuel, and by fuel I mean food, but I guess it kind of is fuel in a sense. I want to go out and try and get some sheet metal, which shouldn't be a problem. What do we need to remove those then? So if I was to try and remove, let's say, the quarter panel, what do I actually need? Just metal sawing. Well, that's fine. We've actually got metal sawing on us, so we shouldn't have any issue with doing that. We still probably want to bring the truck just so we can actually store as much as possible. I'm just trying to have a look to see what's kind of closest to us. I'm pretty sure we took the hippie van that's down there apart completely. There might still be some frames there or some metal. I think we'd probably stand a better chance going towards the town and taking pieces off that there. Let's go ahead and have something to eat first though. Can we make any more kinds of delicious sandwiches? Don't think we can. We can make a vegetable sandwich again. Okay, out of what? Pickled veggie. How can we only do one? That's the strangest thing. Didn't we can we do it again? No, that's weird. So it's like it didn't, oh, maybe we opened it and there was another one in there. That's probably the case. Have the sandwich again, and one more. There we go, full for the time being. We're tired, probably should be sleeping like the rest of them. Oh, the kids sleeping up front, Dusk working hard in the back. I don't think there's anything else we can install right this second. So we've got a roof over there. We still need to install another roof over there, but we can't yet. We still have more solar panels that we can install. I wouldn't be against putting some security cameras on this and then having a camera control unit at the front so that we can actually kind of see what's going on. So let's see. We'll go ahead and put a security camera on the outside here, on the back. And then we're going to do the exact same thing over this side here, just so we can kind of see either side. We might even put one at the rear of the vehicle itself as well, if that's possible. So just on that square there. We can't. Okay, so we don't have enough security cameras or something to that degree. So we'll go ahead and just remove that security camera for now then, because we don't have enough. It's going to be more important for us to have one at the back. Oh no, we can't install one there. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, well, in that case, we'll go ahead and put you back. I apologize, security camera. We will put you there. Nothing else we can do to change that right now. The only thing that would allow us to do that is if we actually sealed this back off. And we don't exactly want to do that. It is open right now. So what's gonna happen is that we are gonna have a roof over here, but I wanna have these here. So this area is still kind of gonna be open to the outside. Which is like less than ideal, but it could be worse. I think we're gonna be okay. Have a drink, there we go. This should still be clean water, perfect, it is, excellent. Drink it all, yeah, do it. Uncomfy gear. Oh, because we're so encumbered? That's probably the case. Yeah, we're like super encumbered right now with everything. Not surprised, not surprised. Yeah, it's a whole heap of mess of stuff. Sorry, girl. It's gonna be alright. You'll be fine. And it's probably also that we've got shoes on, and we really don't like to have shoes on, but we need to in winter, so that's just the way it is, Dusk. It's the way it is. We're gonna try and go to sleep. Attempt to, if possible. We've got a blanket here, that's good. We'll take it for now. We'll attempt to go to sleep. We should be okay. Our hands are cold though still. Let's go ahead and just unequip our bow. Store it back in our inventory in the hopes that, yeah, so we can put our hands into our like various pockets and stuff like that, so that's good. And we are going to attempt to sleep outside. Yes. Okay. Lady Sis has woken up. Oh, the others are just kind of standing guard for now. I like it. Good work, everyone. And once daytime actually hits, we should be able to move into the town itself and do some salvaging. Maybe I should have put a limit on how long Dusk can sleep, but I guess at the same time she does need the sleep. Please just wake up before day is completely gone. Come on, Dusk. Come on, wake up. Okay, we got there in the end. That's good. We've still got some daylight left. Have some of your sandwich. Have some more of the bread. Let's get full if we can. We were close enough. All right. Okay, we're going to go ahead and have a drink. Okay, we're slaked already, that's fine, good. Okay, so we're going to be bringing everyone else along with us. Obviously, we are kind of lacking a seat here. Something else that we want to do before we go too far is, what is our driver's seat? This is our driver's seat here, controls. Yep, okay, great. So that's where we want to put the camera controls. We want to put that here as well. Doesn't look like we can. Oh, right, because we've got nothing else we can install. So we'll stand at the back, try that again, install. Camera control system. That's what we're going to put it in there. Fantastic. So we should be able to see with those cameras now. 100% salt water, 8% clean. Cool. Good stuff. You got some diesel, got battery. Brilliant. Okay, so let's see. We want to go ahead and swap positions there, swap positions there. Is this going to work out? Who knows? We can actually see completely out the back right now, so we don't actually need to use the cameras. We're going to go ahead and start up the vehicle, and it starts up right away, which is good. A damn good sign at that. We shouldn't be running over anything here, I believe. Okay, good. Even the... I was going to say even the glass survived then. What do we have up there? I thought we saw... Oh, right. Okay, I can't quite see... That's going to be very, very difficult. I can't see the cargo containers on the side. Oh, that is... that's going to be disastrous. I should probably just... Look, I'm going to stop and I'm going to take them off now. Otherwise, that's going to end up very, very badly for us. Okay, hang on. The vehicle, I need to stop it first. God damn. Okay, there we go. Stop the truck. Hot damn. Okay. We're going to go ahead and remove them and then just drop them in this one here. So, it's going to take a little while to do this, but that's fine. Remove you. 18 minutes. It's a waste of time. Hey, it's raining, so we're going to get some water. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and move them from the square that we're on into that square there. Done. Dunzo. Everyone back inside. Okay, get comfy. I'd love it if you closed that door, but what can you do? Okay, alright. So we do need to be careful with crashes, because obviously Lady Sis right now, she's not in a seat. Oh, that's a steel chain. Which I would want to grab. Right now, we'll pass it by, because we're not worried about making the Vortex engine. Well, not now anyway. Should there be changes to it in the future, we'll look at building it, but we don't need to yet. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to try and come up to around about that section there, and we're going to see if we can just kind of essentially butcher some cars. Take them nearly completely apart. Stay moving. I'm still going to try and dodge things just for now, just until I kind of get a good feel for the truck. Okay. Alright, in saying that, we just... Oh! We slammed into a bush, but then we actually got our driving skill to level 10. Which that's got to be, I was going to say it's got to be one of our highest skills, and it is, it's right up there. So we've done a lot of driving in the game to be able to get it up that high. And we have a car right away, so we're going to go ahead and pull up pretty much right beside it if we can. We'll try and just back towards it, it's going to be a little safer. Okay. Straighten up. Okay. I think it's probably going to be easier if we were actually in the center of the vehicle, but in saying that, I do like us being able to jump out quickly, so it's probably better that we are on this side. It's just going to take a little bit of getting used to, like, having that not be in the center, because with Bogart for the longest time, you know, Bogart's right in the center, the control of it, so that makes it a little easier. Okay, so we want to stand pretty much where you are there, my friend. And we're going to get to work on this vehicle, just essentially taking off everything that is going to be useful to us. So that's going to be the quarter panels. The headlight we're not going to need. I'd like to take the frame, but there's other things attached onto it right now, so it's not going to be any use to us. So we're just going to keep on taking those quarter panels. And I don't know if the others are able to assist us with this or not. We'll even take the damaged ones as well, because they shouldn't be too difficult for us to repair. Okay, not worrying about those. The door, we'll take that. Okay, so far so good. Quarter panel. Okay, we've gone into night. Quarter panel. We're hungry. Let's go ahead and have something to eat really quick. Hang in there, everybody else. Okay, Lady Sister's gone to sleep. That's fine. I'm actually happy the way it's worked out by letting them sleep when they want to sleep. So far, it's been perfectly fine. Okay, what do we got? We got trunks. Same thing. Go ahead and take them. That one's actually got something in it. What? I guess it will just drop it on the ground. Take the quarter panel. I thought I couldn't remove for a second then. Take you. You. Very nearly have everything we want from this. Could still be worth us taking the seats out and just butchering them. They are completely gone. Yeah, they're completely screwed. We'll go ahead and take the roofs as well, because it's going to be more sheet metal for us. That one's gone. That one's nearly gone. Still useful though. Take you. Take you. And we will take you also. Thank you. Okay, so we've got everything that we want to have to install into this vehicle now. Let's go ahead and get something to drink real quick. Bam. Perfect. Drink it all, sure. Okay, so it's just Chung that's awake with us for now. We can actually see our cameras on the outside there. Still be interested to see what we can see with them. Right, so we need to install some more roofs, don't we? So there's a roof there. We're going to go ahead and install a roof here. We cannot install a roof there. Why? Why can't we install a roof? What are we missing? Welder charge? We should be using the vehicle welder. Okay. Well, let's just shift everything down here for now. Oh, there's a jerry can. Okay, alright. Cool. Yeah, let's stand here, because maybe we had to be closer to the welder itself for us to be able to do that. Could be the case. Okay, so let's find our marker. I'm going to go ahead and try and install here. Okay, there we go. It's working now. Good. I shall accept that. Roof. Okay. Roof. So that's that whole side done now. We need to go ahead and install them along this side. Oh, roof is already there. I just removed the roof? I removed the roof by accident. Okay, my bad. Putting the roof back on. Okay, install. Roof. Okay, two more. You, and finally, you. Okay, getting a little hungry again, so let's go ahead and deal with that if we can, if we step off. We should be seeing it fully roofed. Don't know why we're not. Not sure about that. I think maybe we do see it when we're inside. Yeah, I'm not 100% about that. I don't think we have to do like a roof along the side, along the frame. This should be kind of fully covered. What we're going to have to do though is they aren't actually repaired right now. Looks like Chung's tapped out. That's perfectly fine. We'll go ahead and quickly stop interacting. Yes. Okay, what is that? Stop whacking my car. Oh, you son of a bitch. Get off there. Go ahead, wield the recurve bow. Okay, take one of our metal arrows. Start taking a shot. Take it. Oh, good shot. Okay, we'll take another one. Going for that. Okay, one more of those, please. Thank you very much. No more trouble, please. I like that it didn't wake the others up. They just had, like, no idea. They're like... Okay, so he was revived, either by a zombie necromancer or just by time. Could be quite possibly time. Right, so we were repairing still. So let's keep on doing that for now. Repairing the roof. Okay. Yeah, we've got so much battery charge now. We really do not have to worry about that at all. Okay, that's good. The tool station we're going to want to... Let's just see if there's anything else. Nope, that's all fine. Just check down that side. Just that one there. That should be the only one. Good. We might be able to charge our power armor in this station, potentially, if we can make it UPS compatible, which we might be able to do. The power armor is going to be back at base, but that's fine. So we've still got quite a few sheets and frames, etc. We're going to want to bring all of that back home with us, and there's no real reason for us to take anything else right now. I think that's probably going to be everything that we are going to want. Yeah. Now, I guess my only question is, we can't... Yeah, there's no way... I guess we could extend this out, make it one square longer, and then kind of board this area off. That would be possible, but I don't know if it's what we would want to do. Maybe it is. Maybe we do actually want to have the end sealed off. We'd need to do it the whole way though, and it would kind of just be like overhanging the back of it. It'd have to be right along. It'd be kind of like a weaker part of the vehicle as well, because it wouldn't be made out of composite armor. It would make it longer. I think it might be worth it though. It'll be worth us being able to have this be a sealed, contained compartment. The length might be an issue though. I'm gonna hope it isn't. Cross our fingers on that one. So we're gonna want to make that frame go like that. Okay. Done. Good. Doing the same kind of thing on this side here, except it's going to be a frame that goes the opposite of that. Like so. Okay, good. Now we're just going to go straight across, just one line. Okay, just two more of those now, thank you very much. Hopefully we've got enough to do everything here. I think we do. I think we've got enough. We might need one more frame though, potentially. Let's see what we've got. Install, yep, we need one more frame. Of course we do. We were close, but not close enough, unfortunately. So, we'll go back to the vehicle here, and we'll just go and take that nice, juicy frame. Thank you very much. Coming back into here, get this thing installed. Right down the bottom. Frame. Perfect. So we can actually install some composite armor on that, which is good, we'll need to do that. That is the square that we're going to want to have a door. My question is, what kind of door? And if that's the case, what are we needing to do to install the door on there? Shutter door. Shutter door is all we can do right now? No, we can do a normal door as well, but we need a steel frame to be able to do that. Okay, good to know. Shutter door isn't going to be good enough, right? I mean, it could be. I don't know what a shutter door is like compared to some of the others. We'll just go ahead and install... We'll examine the vehicle, see what these other ones have got for their setup. Heavy duty quarter panel. We don't have any heavy duty quarter panels, I think. So we could just install a quarter panel and then put some composite armor on the corners. I think that's what we'll probably end up doing. Yeah. So that quarter panel will get to go just like so. Around the corner. Bam, that should have worked. Do the same thing here as well. Quarter panel. That one. Okay, good, this is working. Okay, next one along. Quarter panel again. And we're just going to go straight. So this vehicle is going to be a lot longer than we initially intended it to be, but I think it's still going to work out. It's definitely got this like bit that's kind of sticking over it, which is interesting. Okay. Is that bad music? No, it's just... Okay, that's good. It's just the wind. Just the wind. I'm half tempted to put a reinforced windshield on the back two sides. We'll see what we end up doing with that. Yeah, I'm not certain what I want to do with that yet. But I do want that to be a door. Can we even make a shutter door still? We can. I'll put the shutter door there for now and just see what it looks like / does. Okay. All right. No, it works. It works fine. I think a shutter door is fine. So that's actually kind of working for now, which I'm happy about. That area still isn't being displayed as it having a roof when we're outside of it, which is a little strange. I don't know why that is. It could just be the ordering of things, potentially. No, yeah, not sure why. Maybe because we need to have a roof over this area as well, potentially. I don't know whether or not we need to have a roof over those. I would assume you would, but then maybe you don't. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how that works, but this should be essentially working like a sealed environment. Okay, it is. So whenever we can't hear the wind or anything from outside, it is essentially taking us to be inside, or at least safe or insulated from the outside. So we should be a little warmer inside as well. Yeah, we got some more deficiencies. There's no surprises there. We don't want to have disinfectant though. Let's not eat that. Let's have the multivitamin instead. I think that'll go down a little nicer at the very least. We'll go ahead and have our bread first because the bread is going to dehydrate us. So we'll go eat all of that first. Get ourselves nice and full, and then just go have some of that nice water. If we have a look at our vehicle, we should have some regular water as well, and that we do. Nice. We definitely got more than the clean water, but if we go over here now, go purify water and vehicle tank, that purifies everything. So now if we go ahead, have a look at the vehicle, we've got 2 things of clean water. What I want to try and do is siphon clean water, pour into container? No, I want to pour it into one of those. Damn. Okay, not easy to do. Okay, so we can't just move it, unfortunately. That's a pain. Because I can't siphon from just one of them. It takes them both to be clean water. Just trying to figure out how I'll do that. Well, I guess the thing is, no, it's still a problem. It's still a problem. I'll have to think about that one. We might be able to do something with that still. Well, apparently we have some composite armor with us. Oh yeah, we do. I think we actually had a fair bit there. Oh yeah, we do. We've got a lot of composite plating. So we're going to be able to cover this in armor perfectly fine. So that's okay. Unfortunately, we can't tell what condition that armor plating is in. But I think by us putting this on it, it's going to be making us better at mechanics. So surely this should give us some kind of bonus. Can we put composite armor on that as well? We can. Let's do it. Let's do it. We could put a solar panel on there as well. I don't know if I want to put one right on the back though. But we are going to be able to armor this entire thing, so that's going to be looking pretty damn good after this. Damn. Okay, not bad. I don't suppose we can armor that. Well, the spike plating is already armor, isn't it? So yeah, no, we can't, but that's fine. It'll do more damage to anything it hits. That power is getting very, very high. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, we're hungry and thirsty again. Easy enough for us to deal with. Okay, what are the options there? Fill a container with water, examine vehicle, have a drink, purify water, and carried container. Nah, none of those things. It's fine. It is fine. Okay, so I think it's probably worth us heading back to base now. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else we really want to do in terms of everything that we have in the vehicle at the moment. Anything else that we can install in it? I'm pretty happy with everything at the moment. I mean, we can armor these places a little bit more. Could be worth us armoring these squares. Actually, now that I think about it, could be very well worth us armoring these squares, because they're the ones that are carrying our cargo, and if they go, it's not good for anyone. So we're going to go ahead and install the composite plating on those, also because it's just going to make us better at it as well. If we go ahead and have a look at that, how are we doing mechanics? We've only got 3%. Wow, we are learning very, very slowly, unfortunately. That is nothing we can do about that, and definitely want to be doing it here as well if we can. Yeah, we had more than enough. That's good. It's very good. Nice. Okay, so there's a lot of extra armor that we have over the place now. We can go ahead and put it on other parts of the vehicle as well. So I guess I'm asking myself now, like, why not? Stop interacting? No, not until we've finished this. Okay, all right, so we probably should get some sleep now. Sleeping in town probably isn't the best idea. Yeah, same thing, driving back while tired isn't a great idea as well, but I think we're gonna do it. Yeah. Plus, it'll give us a chance to try out a few things. I want to go ahead and close that back door, though. Oh, it was closed. Okay, good to know. All right, swap positions with you, my friend. We'll start the vehicle up. Let's hope that Lady Sis doesn't have too bad of a sleepy drive. We're going to go ahead and control the vehicle. We're going to turn on the headlights. Nice. Okay, so that other headlight's actually in a pretty good position right now. Good. We're seeing a huge boomer. We're going to go ahead and turn on our security cameras as well. So we're going to go examine vehicle. No, not examine. We're going to go control vehicle, turn on camera system. So we can see, but unfortunately because there's no light coming out the sides, we can't do anything about that. We could put headlights beaming out from either side of the vehicle where the lights are, or rather where the cameras are. I think that's okay. I think we should do that. So let's just turn off everything just for now. Although in saying that's going to take quite a bit of time to do. No, that's something that we'll do later. So we'll just go ahead and back up for now. Okay. So far so good. Get driving. We don't want to have a repeat of other characters in Cataclysm when it comes to driving late at night. Okay. Something else for us to consider is that it might actually be harder to see landmines while it's snowy like this. That's a boulder, let's not hit that. I'm fine with us hitting some bushes. We're going to be able to absolutely fly through those without pretty much any trouble whatsoever. The spike plating will help us with that. Okay, we should be getting closer to home now. Alright, we are. Just turn out this way. Keep on rolling. There we go. Alright, so I very nearly just drove over all of our stuff, but I remembered last minute, let's not do that. So, yeah. We're going to go ahead and stop the vehicle here for now. There is a shotgun up there. We probably still will grab that rather than have it just go to waste. Turn off the headlights. Turn off the cameras as well. Battery power is fine. Boom. And we're going to stop driving. Okay, we successfully made it back, so that's not too bad. Go ahead, swap positions there. I'm going to go down and just grab our blanket, among other things, which I think should be here. Yeah, go ahead, grab you. And we're just going to have a sleep out the back of here again, like we do. So dropping the blanket on the ground, we're going to attempt to sleep. Having something to eat first, though, if we can. There we go. Sleeping the night away. Probably should have put the bow away, but what can you do? We'll see if we can make it through. We should be able to wake up before daylight comes. And I feel like the vehicle's there. I think the only thing that's left to do now is just actually transfer everything into the vehicle itself, which is going to take some time, and it's going to be something that I do in between episodes, but it is ready. Now, this wasn't going to be something that only took one episode in the first place. Building a vehicle like this and essentially moving our entire life was never going to be a fast process, but we are very nearly here, guys and gals, and I want to make sure that in the next we have all of our companions decked out in proper winter apparel and making sure that their weapons are in top-notch condition. So I'll be doing a little bit of that off camera because it's just going to take a little while to actually get them to wear the things we want them to, but we should be able to argue them into it. Thank you for joining me for the past 2 episodes of Dusk. I know, like I said, it was probably frustrating for times. It's just as frustrating for me when I can't do what I want to do. But I feel like we're looking pretty good now. The vehicle is in a pretty solid condition, and I think it should be able to perform pretty well as we take it there. And about the cargo racks on the side, we might do them if we need to, but I think we might be able to get away with what we've got and just being a little bit more selective as to what we're bringing with us. But I'll be deciding that all off camera, so you don't have to see me muck around and be indecisive. But guys and gals, that has been the episode. I've been Rycon, you have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.